Guys, I'm really sad because I just found out that the person who was supposed to take care about our cat actually doesn't. And now we have no one. Sweetie, what are you trying?
I'm trying to search for a cat.
How is it going?
Not ideal.
This is my sweetie. My sweetie. Aww. Yes, how did you sleep?
Amazing.
Really? Did you dream something?
Yes, I dreamt that. But it completely feels like I wanted to because I was dreaming all the time. So it was really good.
So you want it and you don't want it?
We are married for almost 2 years now, and honestly, you guys, the most special moments are the ordinary day-to-day life things. I love them so much.
I forgot that I have one more espresso going here. Good morning. Day number 2 of my experiment. I slept pretty well. I had 2 dreams. One dream was about my husband eating a lot of chocolate cakes in a garden on a wedding, and the other one was like a war dream, like planes flying and dropping bombs on cities, which, yeah, not so nice. Just a second. But yeah, the thing that's heavy on my heart is that we're moving out here in literally a couple of days, and like during the summer, a cat arrived here on our property, and I started to take care of her and feed her and everything, and now we cannot take her. And I'm really sorry because she's also pregnant, so I don't know what to do. We're trying to contact like people we know here if someone wants to take her, but no one wants, so I'm praying for a miracle. Please, God, give me someone who takes care about this cat. Amen. So, yeah. And also on the other side, I just woke up again and now I'm drinking my coffee, water. I also need answers for what to do with my company, Sparrow, and how to proceed with the US Code, my TV show. So, yeah. And also, potentially I'm collaborating with a very, very dear female friend of mine, and we are making some lip balms. Maybe it's a trend right now, but I don't care. And it's completely different than what you think right now. So, yeah, we'll see.
Journaling for me is one of the most precious rituals I do every single morning, and I, honestly speaking, cannot imagine my life without it anymore. It helps me so much to sit down every morning and just write down whatever it is that is on my mind, because that's how I always start. I write down the date and then how I feel and how I slept and what happened the other day, what happened, how I felt about it, and then I uplift my energy and make myself excited about the day. I write down all the beautiful things I can do and have to do sometimes, and yeah, that's really a beautiful thing. And I also, put my intentions out there, my gratitude out there, remind myself of everything that I already have in order to work forward all the things that I still want to accomplish in my life. And I highly recommend to do that as well. Helps very, very much with clarity and removing the brain fog and just easing into the day. Even if you have to work very early, put yourself an alarm and you won't regret it for sure. Most mornings, Dom and I sit outside, even when it's cold, and we just talk about the night, how we slept, our dreams. Somehow it became a ritual that we always sit down together in the mornings after we have done the first 2 hours of work, and then we just talk about, well, how we feel and what's on our mind, what's on our heart. And then obviously also we talk about the day ahead, what we plan to do and what we want to do, how much work we have, and if there's any free time that we can spend some hours together. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Totally depends on the workload. My husband is very busy. He is an entrepreneur and a software engineer who's running multiple companies. And he's also a content creator, so he has a very, very busy schedule, but still manages to always make time for me and for our little family, and I am very grateful for that. We are truly so happy together, and I don't know, I'm just so grateful for marriage. I think most people, they don't know what marriage actually means, and yeah, I think we can redefine that, because marriage, if you are married with the right person, then you feel so safe, you feel so heard and seen, and you feel so supported, and you have the feeling that you can literally conquer absolutely everything in this world. And yeah, by the way, Dom was a bit running around this morning because he was waiting for his coffee. But yeah, that is basically it. Nothing special, yet it feels special every single morning when I wake up and see him and we are sitting down to share our breakfast and share our hearts and souls and our thoughts, you know. And I wish everyone to find their partner in life. So I'm on my way to the gym and I'm looking forward to it, you guys. Today, sorry, my camera, I need this thing for the window, since I've never vlogged myself while I'm driving. But don't worry, I'm very careful. Yeah, I mean, you guys, today's day number 2, and honestly, yesterday I realized how much work it is to make a vlog. Like, it's crazy the amount of time I've spent creating all the videos, but then also putting them on my laptop and editing them and uploading it. Like, it took in total, I think, 6 hours. I mean, this is completely insane. Oh, it's so beautiful here. So yeah, I don't know, like, I love, you know how it is when you see something only from the outside, then you actually try it for the first time yourself, and you immediately have so much more respect for this type of work. Because, I mean, that's why judgment makes no sense, because I'm always like, I mean, the brain is constantly judging, right? Always some weird judgment and thoughts and bullshit coming out. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, it's literally people who judge simply like experience, like, period, honestly. Because once you try what someone else is really doing and put themselves into their shoes, you realize the reality of it. And it's never what it seems. Like, it's always different. And yeah, I mean, I got my feet on the ground yesterday because obviously I want to experiment for a year, which means daily vlogging, which is crazy. But I want to see how it goes. So yeah, I'm not discouraged. I'm just, I don't know, my perspective expanded and my feelings about everything, like, came to the ground. So yeah, I'm on my way to the gym right now. I recently changed my workout a little bit because last year I was sick for a month, which kind of opened my eyes. So I do like weights, Pilates, I rest more, and I go for walks and stuff like that. But I'm not training heavy weights 6 times a week anymore because, I don't know, it just feels like it's putting so much stress on my body. So today I'm gonna do a warm-up, stretching and lower body. I'm excited. And also, like, the overall energy at the moment is so beautiful. Like, I wake up in the mornings and there's this sense of hope in the air. There's the sense of, new life, of new possibility. And I'm not sure if I've ever sensed it so much at the beginning of a new year, but this year I feel it. I mean, and it doesn't feel, I don't know, like some fake promises or something. It more so feels like that the people are almost collectively relieved that a year came to an end and that there's a new chance now. I mean, obviously also the earth circles around the sun one time. And it just feels like, you know, with the new year, the old is just, it's closed, and we all experience how it feels when you can start all over again. And I think it's beautiful. So I feel this hope in the air, and I feel relieved. I feel so relieved, you guys. And yeah, I don't know about you, but I love how, like, you can always feel in the air what's collectively going on. I definitely, sorry you guys, need to buy this thing for the car if I want to vlog in the car. So yeah, I'm sorry that it constantly makes noise. But anyways, I'm at the gym now. I will film a little bit. Hopefully I won't feel too awkward, but I still do it, and I see you then. Bye bye. Today was upper body, so I started with hip thrusts. At the moment I do 6 rounds, and each round I do 10 to 15 reps, and then I hold it a little bit and squeeze it out. And I found that when I start my lower body leg/booty day with this exercise, my glutes and my booty are so warmed up that I really get the pump in that I want. And after I'm done with my hip thrust, I go straight to the leg press, and here I do 4 rounds, 10 reps very heavy, and then I do a couple more with like half the weight to really pump it out. And yeah, sorry, I was looking to the left because a woman wanted to pass by and I was trying to signalize her that she can just walk through my video, but yeah, she patiently waited a little longer, so thank you. And yeah, here you see me struggling because this exercise always really gets me, but on the other side it really shapes the legs nicely and gives you the pump that you want. After I'm done with the first 2 very heavy exercises, I squeeze in some leg pulls because they just feel so good to me, and I like to do them on my leg day. I don't know why. But yeah, I love it and it feels good. I need some rest anyway since my glutes and my legs are so fired up that I just can't. And I don't know, I'm not such a big break taker in the gym, you know. I like to push through and I like to keep going because otherwise I just become cold and I feel like I'm just standing around so much. And then usually I finish off with some leg extensions and I do abduktoren. I don't know the word for it. Oh yeah, my camera dropped, I'm sorry. So that's all. The older I get, the more I realize that I love a slower pace of life. I love to take care about my things. I love to, and with things, I don't necessarily mean things. Actually, at the moment, I'm thinking if it's maybe time to get rid of a lot of things again, to have more space to actually live. You know, I was really a wild child before I got married and before I moved into a house. I was a constant traveler. I was literally an explorer of life and existence. And I think I've tried out a different way of living, and I don't actually know if this type is for me, especially here in Eastern Europe. You need to know it's a different culture. The people take a lot of care about their beauty, especially the women. And I realized the pressure that it put on me. Like, I spent almost an entire year worrying about my looks and changing my hair, changing the way I apply makeup and the way I dress. And I don't know, recently when I reflected on that part of my life, I feel like beauty can really become a burden. It can block us, or at least I know for myself that it started to block me from living carefree and living free, you know, like, because there's no end. I feel like when you focus on beauty too much, there's no end. You will never reach those perfect standards. You will never reach whatever society puts onto you. And it really cracked me. It really stole my happiness. And I don't know how I can change this right now, but I feel like I want to break free from this type of hyper beauty focus. And I mean, on the other side, my husband, he struggles a lot with the same, but not with beauty, but with business. Like, the comparison is so real, is so hard, and is everywhere. But on the other side, it's also not. I feel like it's only online, you know. Where is it in reality? I'm like, okay, here in Eastern Europe it is. When you go on the streets, like, it's not like anywhere else. So yeah, I need to see how I can let that go and be free again, because I feel so burdened and I feel so blocked, and I just want to let go and live life again. I want an adventure. I want to feel carefree again. Please, God, give me an adventure that makes me carefree again, and that puts me into a different lifeline with a different perspective, and helps me to break down of all the burdens I've created within my own mind. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I know that the beauty of life lies in its simplicity. It lies in the ordinary moments which make every life so extraordinary. I so very deeply believe that we as a society, we as individual humans have lost focus of what truly matters in life. Having the opportunity to do your laundry, to cook something inside of a house, an apartment, just having a roof above our heads, it's like the focus is so much on the external achievements that we don't see anymore the internal ones, the things that really make life worth living. And I found that the more I pay attention to all the little small things I do every day, cooking, cleaning, washing, showering, sleeping, eating, carrying out the garbage, whatever it is, the more I pay attention to how I do it, the more I appreciate it. And I believe that there is extraordinary beauty in every single ordinary life. I believe that when we would zoom into every single person's life, which is called average, which is called ordinary, maybe even boring, we would realize that every single life and existence and human experience is extraordinary.